The invisible virus north. America's mental health pandemic. No one is treating special. Investigative. Report, December 9th, 2025, by staff writer. It starts with a single text at 2:47 a.m. I don't think I can do another day. Within hours, that message has quietly infected a family, a workplace, a school. No fever, no cough, no contact tracing. But make no mistake, this is a contagion, and it is spreading faster than any variant public health officials have ever tracked. Experts, survivors, and whistleblowers now describe North America's mental health collapse as the invisible virus, a silent, airborne epidemic of despair that has already claimed more lives than COVID-19 ever did, yet still receives a fraction of the urgency.
Hey peeps, this sloth's slinging hot dogs solo. Don't let him hang. Hurry, before I blow away in the breeze. Hit that like if you're grilling, subscribe for more chill vibes, and share quick thanks for the fast support.
The body count no one counts 57.8 million. American adults, nearly 1 in 4 carried a mental illness in the past year. SAMHS 2025, 14.1 million of them were so severely ill they could barely function in Canada. 1 in 3 citizens will battle a mental disorder in their lifetime. 1 in 5 this year alone. Suicide now kills more North Americans under 50 than cancer or car crashes combined. Opioid overdoses, often a final symptom of untreated pain, have become the continent's leading cause of death for adults 18 to 45, yet treatment reaches barely half of those who need it. In rural counties, the wait for a first therapy appointment now averages 11 months. In cities, it's cash up front or nothing.
How the virus spreads. Public health researchers have identified the primary vector: social isolation. A landmark 2025 CDC report found loneliness now carries the same mortality risk as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Among young adults 18 to 34, 61% report chronic loneliness, the highest rate ever recorded. Teen girls are hit hardest. 1 in 3 now reports persistent hopelessness, a doubling since 2010. The transmission chain is brutally efficient. Broken families gives screen-based childhood, gives collapse of third places, gives no one notices you're missing until it's too late.
Hey peeps, if this vibe's hitting right, smash that like button, click through for more and forward it to your squad. Spread the love. Thanks for the energy.
The AI paradox, life support or new mutation. Millions now turn to chatbots as their only confidant. Insiders admit that technology is keeping thousands alive tonight. Talk ledges at 3 a.m. when every crisis line is on hold, but clinicians warn it is also breeding a dangerous new strain: emotional outsourcing. People rehearse pain with algorithms instead of humans.
Yo, exquisite peeps! Digging this shell-shocking clip? Hit like to keep it sunny. Click ahead for more, and pass it on quick. Don't spill my yolk, or I'll be all running. Thanks for the scramble.
And voices, I'm a therapist, and I'm quitting. One Ontario clinician told this paper on condition of anonymity. I see 8 patients a day, and still lose 2 to the wait list. A Texas nurse filmed a hallway lined with psych beds in 2022 and never got them back.
The cure everyone knows but won't pay forth. Vaccine exists. It's not a pill. It's not an app. It's tribe. Anthropologists and public health experts agree. Humans need recurring in-person contact with roughly 6 to 12 people who would notice if we disappeared. North America systematically demolished those tribes' suburban sprawl, declining churches, shuttered union halls, porchless McMansions, and replaced them with nothing.
Grassroots resistance is already working across the continent. Small rebellions are forming, weekly. Men's circles in church basements, from Calgary to Charlotte. Running clubs that meet every Tuesday, rain or shine. Neighborhood potlucks advertised only by handwritten signs. Recovery meetings that have quietly become the largest mental health network on the continent. Participants report the same thing. One predictable night a week with
and advocates have settled on 5 non-negotiable fixes. Full public coverage for therapy and psychiatry, no more luxury healthcare. 10-fold increase in funding for the 988 Crisis Lifeline. Immediate fast-tracking of international mental health professionals. Tax incentives for third places, community centers, parks, cafes with big tables. National campaign to make rebuilding tribes as urgent as any vaccine rollout.
The final warning. This virus will not peak on its own. It mutates with every foreclosure, every closed community center, every kid who grows up thinking friend is a verb you do through a screen. The tools to stop it are not experimental. They are ancient. Shared meals, recurring rituals, people who know your name. Until governments treat loneliness like the airborne pathogen it is, regular citizens have already started the only counterattack that has ever worked. They are turning off their phones, opening their front doors, and asking 5 neighbors, same time next week. The invisible virus finally has an enemy it cannot outrun. Human beings remembering how to be human again. If you or someone you know is struggling, call or text 988, US and Canada immediately. You are not alone.
Listen up, you scrawny Psychopotatoes primate sits me, your undisputed jungle overlord, flexing these 1,800-pound bench-pressing pecs that could eat a Jeep into next Tuesday. Science says even 100 of you thumbs-up keyboard warriors couldn't topple this silverback without turning it into a chaotic dog pile. Shout out to the primatologists dropping truth bombs. We gas out after snacking on your egos, but forget the math, you can't even muster the finger strength to smash that subscribe button without crying uncle. Get off your lousy boy throne. Hit like if you dare dream of surviving my stare down. And subscribe before I rally my gorilla squad to raid your fridge, one roar at a time. Let's evolve this channel, move.